love working as a former Navy corpsman as well is, when we wear that uniform, we represent the United States. But also now, when you think of that American persona, that biker persona is part of who the American culture is globally. And the two brands that everybody usually thinks about is Harley Davidson and Orange County Choppers. So being part of that team is way cool.
That's so amazing. Cool. It's so amazing. It's your 20th anniversary and it's a lifestyle brand, and all throughout the world it has become known from one person's vision. And that's so remarkable. It's so inspiring.
It's cool. It's just cool. That's all you can say. It's very cool. And one of the coolest things ever is like, I never thought I'd be in this position. And one of the coolest things ever was, when the first time you're riding with the OCC crew, and there's only like 6 of you on the bikes, and you're on the open road, sunset on a couple of bikes heading down the highway. You can't get any more American than that. That's like pretty badass.
It sure is, man. I see Clint Eastwood in my head. I just see like the whole. Didn't you mention you mentioned something about the modern cowboy or the return?
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do too. Is we're trying to define the modern day cowboy. The modern day cowboy is people who love the open road, embrace America. We ride Jeeps, we ride motorcycles. There's nothing wrong with being smart. It's not any gender specific, not race specific. It's be who you are, but also be kind to everybody. But also being a badass is knowing your math, knowing multiple languages, knowing, being a scientific person. It's not just about sports figures or actors or this, but it's part of that inner self. Who's that engineer? Who's that computer nerd? Which kind of like me. I love that stuff, and it's not just an Asian thing. Riding the bikes, being artistic, being creative, and embracing what America, our roads, our national parks, and the cool things that this country stands for and exists. So that's what we're trying to do right now. I think, America has identity crisis, and if we could help with that a little bit, hey, why not? And with the STEAM projects that we want to work with, we have to inspire some of those kids, because I've talked to some, kids, and I don't want to mention, that just graduated from engineering school and didn't know the difference between a flathead and a Phillips screwdriver. So
holy cow!
Yeah, it was called the plus and minus screwdriver, and I just kind of shook my head and go, really?
Wow.
So they go, we know theory. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
Oh God,
but,
right.
So part of me said, all right, we got to do something about this, or in 20 years we're hosed.
Yeah. Don't want to drive on that bridge. Thanks. No.
Exactly. So if we can inspire young kids now, like my youngest daughter's 9, and she loves watching me turn wrenches. She was helping me work on a bike the other day. So if we can inspire little kids like that for the future, 10, 20 years from now, who knows what that'll turn into, and it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
I think that's awesome. And just to wrap it up real quick, I've got to ask you this. I've seen the stealth bike. I really do you still have the stealth bike?
No, I think that one was the one we made for Boeing, and that's up there. But we did have the bike that we have there at the shop right now is I think the Apache helicopter or something. Okay. That one's there. We made the Sikorsky bike, and I think the Sikorsky bike is sitting in Sikorsky headquarters. And the other military-themed bike we have at the shop right now, like I said, is EOD, the POW bike that Paul made a few years back, the new one that we just made, the wall bike, and the Fallen Heroes bike. Those are the military-themed bikes we have at the shop now. And, the 100th year anniversary of Veterans Day bike. That's the one that's being built. Since last November was honoring the 100th year anniversary, we decided to do that because that first transitional year that veterans have is that difficult year. So we're going to unveil that this year in honor of the 100th year anniversary veteran bike. And thanks to our buddies from Randy Smith and Houston Heat paintball team actually helped sponsor that bike.
That's so awesome. And every bike that you guys build, it works? Like really works? It's not just a model?
Yeah, they work. They totally work.
Just look, I want to pull that girl card, but I'm a girl, okay? I don't know about this stuff.
Some of the largest growing group is girls riding. Women riders is the largest group growing right now. 30% of the new riders are all women.
Sweet. So you'll build a slightly smaller bike for somebody like me that, if I lay it down, I can pick it back up?
No, just don't lay it down.
Oh, okay. I love how brave you are.
That's That's why they say keep the shiny side up.
It's good advice for anybody.
Yes, the key thing to riding is not dropping the bike.
Yeah. It's just intimidating as hell, just saying. All right, guys. Santos, thank you so much for having the LinkedIn people come on up and enjoy the tour that you guys are doing at 4:00. You're going to take them through?
Yeah, it's at 4:00. We're going to do a tour. There's a whole schedule of events, and I have trouble memorizing what's happening tomorrow versus what's going to happen in 2 weeks. So I'll read it like the day before, and I'll say, oh, this is what we're doing.
I'll tell you
but
that
there are some
you guys are
events.
doing.
There are some cool events we're doing.
Yeah,
I can't wait. We'll give a tour of everybody. We'll give the fabrication area where we wire them, where we paint them, our CNC machines, our water jet. It's all back there. Some cool stuff. It's some of the cool works of art that we're working on.
Excellent. And if people want to catch the show, how do they catch your show?
There's 2 places that we do some. We have some exclusive online streaming. You could find on OCC Plus. And then you can also watch the Discovery episodes on Discovery on Demand right now. I think they're putting all the last 2 seasons on as well. So you can see it on Discovery Channel, on Discovery on Demand, and on your local cable provider. You could see this stuff on YouTube, and then you can go to OCC Plus and see some of the new stuff that we're working on. So
excellent.
And cool.
And I understand that you have a podcast coming.
Yeah, that's going to be coming soon, and we're creating the podcast, and we're recording those things, and those should be coming within the next few weeks, hopefully.
I love it. I absolutely love it. You guys are just, pow with the creativity and reaching out into the community and inviting people in and embracing what it is that, American culture can be about and actually redefining or revising it. And I love that. Love that.
Exactly. And I was an immigrant born in the Philippines, came here thinking I'd be working with one of the, biggest American brands on the planet and then serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. So, hey, do it right. Why not?
Yeah, you're like the epitome of the American dream that's come true. Really, when you just mentioned that, like immigrant, and then now look, I mean,
exactly.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. You just got to work at it. And the key thing is it's all karma. Do good things come back. Try to do it the right way.
Love that. Love that. You're so awesome. Thank you for joining me today on Bold Movers and Shakers. Guys, thanks for watching. This has been an absolute delight. I hope you enjoyed Santos Lopez as much as I have. And please make your way up to the Newburgh, New York area right away. Like stay
Orange
there.
County Choppers is not in California.
Yes. Yeah.
We're in Orange County, New York.
Okay, fair enough. And be sure to, guys, grab your tickets because it's going to be a very busy weekend. Grab a room, be able to kibitz with this amazing man and his crew, and watch the Blue Angels and meet some amazing people and hear some incredible speakers and change your life. I don't know, just 1% can change everything. So
hey, just have fun.
Pardon?
Just have fun. It starts with having fun.
That's right. That's so true. And I don't think you need a single lesson in that, brother. I don't. Not even one. Not even one. All right.
You always need lessons.
A coach can help, but anyway, I'm going to move on from that. Yes. Thank you so much again, Santos, for joining us. Guys, thanks for joining us here on Bold Movers and Shakers, where you never know who's going to show up, but they're always going to be awesome. We'll talk to you again soon, guys. Thanks.